Hello and welcome to a prospecting video. Today, we're actually going to be doing something I do not recommend. We are going to be crafting a vortex ring, but if we head into our equipment, if we craft another vortex ring, we are going to have 3 in our build. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be forging 2 of these vortex rings into a 6-star item. Now, I do not recommend this because people have said that having 4 to 5 vortex rings is the way to go. So if you have more than 2, I do not recommend this, but I'm going to be forging this for the video. And I kind of want to see what a 6-star vortex ring does, and hopefully you do too, and that's the whole reason I am doing this forge. But first, we do need to draw the giveaway winner from the last video. If you didn't see my last video, I gave away a game pass. So what we're going to be doing is loading up this. So the site I'm going to be using is called pickawinner.co. We're going to paste the YouTube link into here of the last video and click fetch. And then doesn't include replies. And how many comments did we get? 128 comments. I think in my last giveaway I had like 90 or 80, so 128 is completely crazy. But as soon as I click this pick a winner, we have the Game Pass winner. So let's do this. Boom! Retro Gaming GD! The method gets very easy over time. I have like a 95% chance of getting it every time, just keep practicing. Gabe, experienced games, 2 times shards would be nice. So let me quickly go and add that account. And congratulations to Gabe, congrats on the Game Pass. And if you're wondering what he was speaking about this little dig method that I shown in my last video. I will show it again just for a brief amount of time so you know. But what this video is about is we're going to be forging a vortex ring. Well, 2 of them to make a 6-star vortex ring. So are you ready? So the first thing we need to do is head to the crafting and craft the 3rd vortex ring for our build. So if you don't know what the vortex ring does, it gives you a dig strength of 80, look 140, capacity 300 and a shake strength of 10. But it is very expensive to make. You need something called a void stone, which is an exotic that you can find inside of the void that spawns every 3 hours. You need 2 Prismara, which is probably the hardest mythic to obtain. The Prismara is very hard to obtain. You can find it in the Azraelite Oasis or in the void as well. And then we need something called Vortessence, which is actually quite easy to get. It might be hard for some because it is quite a hard mythic to get, but as you see I've got 60 of them, so there's no problem with that. So we're going to pick our lowest kg item, so that would include the 0.41 Prismara, and then we need Vortessence, so I'll just put those 3. And then where is our void stone? Down here, 3.1 kg. And then we need 1 more Prismara, so we'll try that one. Does that give us a 5-star? No, so let's change around the Vortessence just a little bit. So we'll take off that one, put on that one, maybe put on this one. Boom, there we go. Vortex ring, quality, 5-star, 333 million and craft. 77%, that's actually not a bad percentage, but we are going to forge that item in the blacksmith. So let's see what percentage we can get from here. But this item is going to be very pricey because it does start off at 333 million. So we could be using billions to reforge this. And we start off with 55. Oh no. 49. That is absolutely terrible. And now it's going to cost us 900 million. 75. Okay, a little bit better, but we're going to keep going. I'm looking for anything above like 82, 83. 75 again. Okay, come on. We can get something good. Surely it's costing us 235 million. 81. Or is that 2 billion? Are we spending 2 billion on this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god, that's 3.3 billion just to reforge this item. 82. We're going to take that 82 because that's going to be a perfect percentage for the forge. Oh, our sluice is ready. We might as well collect this. We got absolutely nothing again apart from 359 million. But that is perfectly fine. So the vortex rings we're going to be using today is an 82% vortex ring and an 86%. So hopefully we can get like an 87, 88. That's what I'm hoping for. So we're going to add the 86 and the 82. Quality 6-star. I've got to be like one of the only people dumb enough to make this a 6-star. So we get dig strength 90, luck 155, capacity 325, and a shake strength of 11. This is going to cost us 1,500 shards and combine 86%. Now, do I want to keep 86% because that is quite low, but it's also very good, so I think I will keep it. I did think about forging it, but if we get something worse than 86, then I'm going to be very upset. So we're just going to keep the 86. So now, with our current build, we have a Frosthorn Pendant at 100%. We have a Cryogenic Preserver at 92%. We have a 6-star Vortex Ring at 86. We have a 5-star Vortex Ring at 89. And then 6 Mithril Rings. Okay, this build is very OP. And once again, the whole reason I made this a 6-star is because I could have had 3 Vortex Rings, which would have been very good for this build. But I just wanted to do this for, well, you guys pretty much. So what does that bring our stats to? So our luck has gone up quite a bit. We're at 1,821 base luck with a dig strength of 472, capacity 1,170, dig speed basically 400, shake strength 86, shake speed 353, cell boost 200, size boost 160, and a modifier boost of 100. To have a 6-star Vortex Ring is actually very OP. And it comes with a capacity of 280. This one says 290, so it looks like the capacity did lack a bit, but look at the luck and the dig strength. So we get a luck of 143, dig strength 82, and a shake strength of 10. And if we compare that to this 5-star one, it is a little bit lower, but it's not crazy. That's why I do not recommend forging these Vortex Rings until you have like maybe 4 or 5. Then it would be worth forging them. So if you've been watching the channel, you would know that I went 5 days without a Void Stone. And as soon as I started using this dig method that I'm about to show you, I managed to get 2 Void Stones in 1 day. And this method is how I done it. So we're going to quickly head to the Infernal Heart, because it is like the best place to farm for money. So I'm going to quickly show you how to do this dig method in here. So this is what you do. I have been practicing this a lot because it does require practice because it is very hard to do. So what you do is go into the dirt, do a little dig, and then when your pan is full, what you need to do is back up slightly and quickly move forward while emptying your pan. Let me show you. So you do this and then quickly go back onto the land, and what that does is that allows you to dig with skipping the animations. So if I just do it correctly, and when I'm in an animation, I am allowed to dig again. So it can be very OP if done correctly. It saves so much time, if not hours. So I'm on dirt right now, so I quickly dig again, and then quickly back up, go onto land, quickly dig again, boom, and then boom. We get so many more items at a faster rate by doing this method, so I would highly recommend learning this if you can. I don't know if you can do it on mobile and console. If someone could let me know in the comments, that would be great. But once you get into like some flow state of just doing it correctly, you turn into this. And look how fast we're filtering through items. This is how I got 2 Void Stone in 1 day by using this method. So I would highly recommend using this dig method if you can. But like I said, it does require quite a bit of skill. Like to get to the point where I am, to do it quite consistently. I'm not perfect at it, but I've done a lot of practice to be able to do it like I am now. So boom, onto land. Oh no, you've got to make sure you get the water. Oh, we got a mythic. What is it? A Painite. Okay, thank you very much. So we got our first mythic already. That is beautiful. And then we dig again, quickly go back into the water, onto the land, and then dig again. And you just got to keep doing this. And you save so much time. You skip so many animations. So it skips out the walking time, the animation time. You just got to do it correctly pretty much. And it does take a lot of practice. So if you don't get it straight away, don't be disheartened. Just keep at it and try and get yourself to be able to do it without messing up pretty much. Like, I am messing up a lot still, and I have done quite a bit of practice, but I am just not a naturally gifted gamer. So if you are, you should get this in no time. Like right now, I'm actually doing it correctly. Boom, and then boom, onto the land, and then dig, into the water, onto the land. Am I on the land? Nope. So I've got to move myself back up. Like, even if you mess up, you're still saving yourself time by doing this. This is the first time I've done a bit of digging, like, pretty much all day. So it is going to take me a little bit time to get used to this again. But once you get going, like, just look at the results. Like, you just pan so much, and you get so many chances at the void stone in the void that it's just so worth to learn. Like, I've seen so many high players using this, and when I say high players, I mean people that are like top 3 in the leaderboards and like top 20. Like, this is how they dig, pretty much. So if you've not learned how to do this yet, I would highly recommend it. Oh, now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. Boom. Onto the land, and then dig again. Boom. Oh, yes. Now we're in a flow state. Oh, yes. We have got this down to perfection now. It just takes a little bit of practice. That's all it does, because I was terrible at this yesterday. If you didn't see my video yesterday, then I was so bad at this. I was missing pretty much every second one. So to be able to get to where I'm doing like 5 or 6 in a row without messing up is actually perfect. But you also want to make sure you fill your pan with one hit. Like, that's very important, because if you're taking multiple digs to fill your pan, then it's not really worth doing it, I don't think. I've not actually tried it with doing multiple digs. But you want to make sure you one-hit your pan, pretty much. You one-hit your capacity. Oh, we just reached level 37. I didn't even notice. Wow. We actually just leveled up to 37. It's so hard to level up once you get past, like, 30. Like, anyone that's, like, level 40 or plus, then, wow, you've put in a grind, my friend. You really have. And I heard you get a new title when you reach level 40. I've heard the title is called, like, Mythical. So I can't wait. Oh, we got a Mythic. Paynite again. Okay, we'll take a Paynite. We have no problem taking a Paynite. It would be nice to see a Fossilized Crown, but the chances of that are very, very low, especially without a Meteor Shower. But yeah, this is how I dig now. Like, it's literally like 2 to 3 times faster than normal digging. Like, that is just so worth to learn. If you've not learned this tactic yet, I would highly suggest doing so. Oh, the trader's here. Fortune River Delta, we are going. So say goodbye to the Infernal Heart. Goodbye, my friend. We are heading to the Fortune River Delta, and hopefully the merchant has a perfect Reforge token. Probably not. I've only seen like 2 perfect Reforges in my whole time, and I go to a lot of merchants. So hopefully we see like a Blitz potion or a Quake potion, because I buy them even if they're selling for shards now, because I make so many shards. I might as well buy the potions, because these Quake and Blitz potions are so OP. Like, the Blitz potion gives you a dig speed of 60 and a shake speed of 60%. Like, that is amazing. So that basically means you can dig like 1.5 times. And then the Quake potion gives you a dig amount of 30, so you're digging faster, and a shake amount of 5, so you're shaking even faster. But what's in the shop today? Let's have a look. So we've got a Blessed Enchant Book, Solar Token, Blitz Potion, and Quake Potion. Oh, I can actually show you both of the potions right here. So the Quake Potion you can buy for 250 shards, or 750 for the whole stock. So I'm just going to buy all 3 of them. And then the Blitz Potion gives you a dig speed of 60% and a shake speed of 60% for 300 shards. So this would cost you 900 for the full set. And a full set will last you an hour. And I'm still yet to see a Void Relic. Like, if you've seen a Void Relic, you are very lucky. And let me know in the comments if you have, because I've never seen one. But that is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like. And if you really enjoyed, make sure to subscribe, because we are on... Oh, I've just face planted that rock. Because we are on the road to 12,000 subscribers. So any subscriber would be highly appreciated, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video for the update. I can't wait for the update, and I hope you are waiting for the update too. And I'll see you then. Goodbye.